Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back for another video. So as you can tell from today's title, I've got a pretty little thing haul for you guys. I know that these are some of your favorites. Trust me, they are some of my favorites too, because I cannot stop shopping on that. I'm obsessed with their website and I have been for the longest time. I feel like I had quite a few staples missing from my autumn winter wardrobe, so I've covered quite a few corners in this video. But of course, I've got my glass of Prosecco and I have so many clothes down there to show you guys, so I'm just gonna get straight on into this video. So the first thing that I have to show you guys, I'm actually just gonna pair with the outfit that I'm wearing at the moment. This is so not usually me, but I love what they look like on other people, so I thought I'd give it a go, and I have already worn this literally 3 times and I've had this stuff for no more than a week, I want to say. So yeah, safe to say I'm obsessed with it already. But this is basically a little checked kind of flannel shirt. I feel like these are such a staple for like Christmas time. They're just so cozy to wear. So the one that I found on their website is this gorgeous, more like neutral tone, and I think that's what drew me to it, because I feel like when they're quite bright coloured and there's a lot going on them, they're kind of quite hard to style, but I thought that this would be super easy. So as you can tell, I've just got a little black crop on and I'm also just wearing some jeans, so I'm going to step back and throw this on and you guys can see what it looks like. The way that I've styled this recently was just to throw it over an outfit like this. I was actually wearing a little white crop, but today I've got the black one on and I feel like it goes just the same. I just really love the oversized fit of it. I think it's such an easy piece to throw on, like I say, and honestly anybody can style this. You can style it in so many different ways. You could even wear it just on its own as like a shirt dress with some boots. But yeah, for me personally, I just love throwing it over little tops and jean outfits. It's just the easiest way to style it, and I feel like it just adds something to otherwise quite a simple outfit. I did pick this up in a size 16, I want to say, because I wanted to make sure that it did fit oversized. I'm not sure how well you guys can see, but it does also come down quite far, so that's where I think it would be perfect to wear as a dress as well, because the length is definitely there too, which I really like. So yeah, I just think it's such a versatile piece, but like I say, it's not usually something I go for, so I'm really happy I did, and I can't wait to style this so much more over this season. So if you've been around my channel for quite a while now, you will know that my one true obsession is Maxi cardigans. I literally wear them all the time. I think I said before that I even wore them in the summer, so that's how much I love them. Again, I just think they're so easy to style and pair with so many different things. They're such a good layering piece for this time of year. So the one colour that I was missing from my wardrobe is a grey one. So when I saw this, of course I had to pick it up. I think the model online paired it with some light blue jeans and a white little crop top, which I thought looked really cute, and literally just chuck on some white trainers and you're good to go. It still looks really cute, but it's also going to keep you super warm, and honestly will go with so many different things. Okay, so here is what this one looks like on, and of course I'm obsessed with it. I mean, you literally can't go wrong with these. But the Pretty Little Thing ones are some of my favourites because they have the softest knit to them. Obviously now I have this one in my wardrobe, but I do already have a white one and a black one from PLT, so I'll link them down below, along with obviously everything else that I show you guys in this haul, just in case you do want a different colour variation. But I'm obsessed with this grey colour. I think it's such a nice shade, and like I say, I do think it will go a little bit better with a little white top. I still think it works well with a black. Obviously it's super versatile, but yeah, if you're on the lookout for a little cardigan like this, then I highly recommend the ones from Pretty Little Thing, because they're so inexpensive for what they are. Hopefully if I stand all the way back, you guys can see that this does literally go down all the way to the floor, so it is definitely a maxi cardigan. I believe that I got this one in a medium, so if you are on the shorter side, then definitely stay true to your size, if not size down, just because otherwise you might risk it like literally dragging you on the floor. So moving on to another absolute staple for my winter wardrobe, I of course picked up a coat. I've seen so many people getting these coats from Pretty Little Thing recently, and I've been so obsessed, and I finally got around to getting my hands on one. Now I'm not gonna lie, I did actually want this in the cream colour, but I was sent it in this kind of like more brown teddy bear colour, which now I have it, I'm actually pleasantly surprised by. I feel like it's just going to add something a little bit different to my wardrobe. I honestly don't own anything in this colour at all. I felt like I would be able to style the cream one a lot more, but obviously there is still so many different things that you can do with this one. So this is like a gorgeous maxi style like aviator jacket, I want to say. So it has a massive collar detail at the top here, and then on the cuffs of the sleeves it also has these buckles, which is why I feel like it gives off that kind of aviator jacket style. I feel like there's so many different styles that you can go for, and Pretty Little Thing especially have so many different styles of maxi coats. I do actually have this one here, which I picked up recently. This is a black teddy bear maxi coat. It's kind of the same detail, but it doesn't have the buckles on the cuffs that this one does, so it is a little bit of a different shape. I will link this down below as well, and I also have one of their white kind of like midi coats, I want to say. That again is the teddy bear material, and it is such a dream at this time of year. It keeps you so warm, and it's just like the snuggliest thing ever. Yeah, like I say, I do have a couple of variations here, but I'll link some of my favorite styles down below along with this coat. But anyway, that's enough rambling. I'm now going to try this on, and again I'm just going to pair it with the outfit that I'm wearing now. I'm literally in love with this. I think it's such a nice style. Obviously, as you can tell, again, it's a really long coat. It goes all the way down to the floor, but it's really not heavy, and that's what I'm pleasantly surprised about, because sometimes coats like this, as much as they keep you really warm and they're really snuggly and everything. If they're super heavy and I'm like going in and out of shops, I'm going to be sweating as soon as I step foot in that shop. So I quite like that this one does feel a little bit more lightweight and it's just a lot easier to wear. Like I have a lot of movement in here, it's not restrictive at all. I'm loving this colour, like honestly so much more than I thought I would. I feel like this would look super nice even with like a white hoodie underneath. Just like a really oversized jumper and this thrown over the top is honestly my go-to style in these months. I just want to be cozy and I suppose look somewhat fashionable if I can. But yeah, I really love this, and if you aren't a fan of this colour then they do also have it in obviously the cream that I mentioned before, but I believe they do have it in black too, which would obviously be so versatile, and I feel like that would be really easy to dress up for a night out. So next I picked up these little cargo trousers. Now if you've seen my videos before, especially with Pretty Little Thing, you'll know that I always rave about their cargo trousers. They are honestly some of the most comfortable things to wear, but they're also really easy to style. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't reach for them because they do seem a little bit out there, but honestly if you try some, I'm sure you'll be pleasantly surprised at how much you'd actually wear them. So when I saw these, I of course went for them because they are so freaking cute. So they did describe these as joggers on their website, and I'm not gonna lie, they did look a lot more jogger material in the picture when I saw them. So I thought that these were going to be like pure jersey material and be really soft inside and everything like that. However, that being said, I'm really not mad at it just because I think that it gives the trouser a lot more structure anyway. Cargo trousers obviously have a very specific look to them. They have kind of the pocket detail going on and also the cinched in ankle here. And I was thinking that the jogger style would be so comfortable, and I thought that they would be perfect for like traveling just because they would still be really comfortable, but obviously they look a little bit more put together with them being a certain style of trouser. But yeah, these are definitely more of a structured material. They're definitely not jersey by any means. But anyway, I am really intrigued to try these on because they did still look super flattering on the model, and like I say, cargo trousers are just such a go-to for me. Okay, so here is what they look like on, and as you can tell, I've just cropped my little t-shirt up just so you can see the kind of waistband and everything of these. Now, I feel like I've made a mistake by sizing up in them. I thought that they would be a lot more fitted and a lot more true to size, which is why I went for a size 12 in these, just because I'm usually a size 10 and I wanted them to be a lot more baggier. But trust me guys, these already come oversized, so I could have definitely got away with a 10. I'm just looking in the mirror over here. But yeah, I think that these would have been absolutely perfect in a 10, and in a 12 they're maybe just a little bit too big. But obviously, as you can tell, they do have this belt detail at the top, which is great because it means that I can cinch my waist back in, and it does make them fit perfectly, especially around the waistline and everything. But I just feel like they're a little bit too baggy on the legs. But yeah, other than a little sizing issue, I do think they're really cute. They're so ridiculously comfortable. Like honestly guys, I can't rave about how comfy cargo trousers are. If you've been thinking about them for a while but you're just a little bit too nervous to try them or something like that, I'd 100% recommend these exact ones, just because like I say, you can definitely still cinch your waist in with this belt detail and you can make them fit however you want them to. But as much as they are this kind of in-between material, they're not as structured as the other ones that I have, but obviously, like I say, they're not as jogger-like as I thought they would be. But I just find them really comfy. Like, there's something about them. The next item that I have to show you guys, I think will look so cute with these trousers. So I'm going to quickly move on to that and we can see what they look like as an outfit. This piece is definitely one of the more basic things that I picked up in this entire haul, but I feel like it's such a good staple for layering. And of course, that is like everybody's go-to at this time of year. So I grabbed this little long sleeve t-shirt. Now, the thing that I love most about this is the side detail. So this is one of those tops that kind of cinches and ruches up on the sides, and you tie it in a little bow here. I feel like you're going to be able to see it so much better when I actually try it on. Maybe I'll start talking about it now and we can put it on and then I can show you in more detail. Let's do that. So here is the top on, and I feel like you can now see it in a lot better detail. So on the side here, it has this little ruching detail. Like I say, I have already tied this one up in a little bow, and it just ruches up this side here. I think it gives this top the most flattering shape. So where it then has a lot of excess material here, it just gathers under your bust area, which I think is so ridiculously flattering. And like I thought, it goes so well with these little cargo trousers. I think the colours are such a nice pairing. I'm all for a little bit of light grey and light pink here and there. I think it's such a cute little colour palette. So obviously, if you do like what these two look like paired together, but you prefer different colors, then of course both items do come in various different options. But yeah, I'm really happy with this, and I know how much wear I'm going to get out of it, especially for the price that it was. It was so ridiculously inexpensive. I honestly forgot that I had this next piece, but this is another item that will go so nicely with the cargo trousers, so I'm going to try this on next and pair these two together. But this is a little white cropped jumper. Now, this is my favorite style of crop jumper. I just find them so ridiculously flattering, but also they are the coziest style ever. So as you can probably tell from the sleeves, this is more of like a batwing effect, and you'll be able to see how this fits when I try it on. But honestly, they are just the coziest things. So for this time of year, these, especially around the house, like in your pajamas and stuff like that, are just so nice to put on in the evening and just chill. Like I say, I think they'll go really nice with the cargo trousers, so you could obviously dress this up to go out in as well. It's just a little white crop jumper. There's so much you can do with it, but like I mentioned at the beginning of this haul, I felt like there was a lot of things that I was missing. Stuff like this was definitely one of those things. So here is a little white jumper, again obviously paired with these cargo trousers, and they're the perfect match. I think that these colours are also such a nice pairing, and obviously the top and the bottom half to this outfit are going to go with so many other things. But yeah, the quality and everything on this specific jumper feels super nice, and I also really like that the crop isn't ridiculously short. I would say that you could definitely still pair a little bralette under this just to be safe, but obviously without that it is still absolutely fine. So yeah, really happy with this one. It's definitely going to be another great staple in my wardrobe. So for now I'm going to move away from the more casual pieces and the more day-to-day items and move into the nighttime. So I picked out a couple of things that I had a winter night out in mind for, just because I feel like at this time of year you can get a little bit more dressy. This is the first item that I picked up. So I've tried on dresses like this before and I absolutely love the shape of them. I think they are so figure flattering and they will suit so many people. I saw this colour, which of course is so perfect for Christmas, New Year, any festive thing that you have to go to. This colour is such a good shout. So as you can probably tell, it has this gorgeous cowl neckline to it, and it's basically just one of those all over satin dresses. This is more of a midi length one, and the ones that I have at the moment are a little bit shorter, so I thought that this length of dress will be a little bit more fitting for this time of year specifically. So I'm going to try this on and we can see how it fits. Pleasantly surprised by this one. I was a little bit scared that it was going to be a bit too big, but I think I've got away with it and I think it actually fits really nicely. I do think I could have still gone down a size just because there's quite a lot of material here. However, it is quite nice to have that material because it means you can ruche it around your stomach area, and for me that's what I find makes these dresses so forgiving. But I mean, the fit of the overall dress is just so nice, and I also love this little slit up the side here. The other ones I mentioned I have already don't have this detail, but I think it just adds a little something different to it. You will know exactly what I'm about to say, but of course they had this one in so many different colours as well. So yeah, highly recommend these dresses, and I think they're so good for the price that they are. So I grabbed this next dress because it just looked insane on the model, and I believe Jess Hunt was modelling this at the time, and I mean, we all know she looks freaking great in literally anything, but this dress was so flattering on her. Personally, I find that really helpful when kind of choosing what will suit my body type. With this style of dress anyway, I always find them the most flattering. So this is a kind of, I want to say, super neutral tone dress. I absolutely love it, especially with the tan. I still have my tan from holiday, but I can sense that already it's fading and it's making me super sad. Anyway, besides the point, I think that this colour goes so nicely with the tan. So if I want to wear this over Christmas, I'm definitely going to have to get the fake tan out because it's gonna fade at some point. But like I say, I think this is such a stunning piece, and I feel like you're gonna be able to see it so much better when I actually try it on. It has this gorgeous ruched bottom half to it, which ruched and me are best friends. Anything that's ruched, anything that's in this kind of mesh material, I always tend to get along with because I think they're the most forgiving to my figure personally. So enough rambling about this dress. I am just gonna try it on so you can see it properly, but I have really high hopes for this one. Okay, I love this one so much, and I'm so happy that it fits how I was hoping it would. I think you guys can now see how flattering this kind of shape is. So obviously the balloon sleeves make a little bit of a statement, and I feel like they just add a really kind of expensive look to the dress. Also, if you're not a huge fan of your arms, for example, then this is a really nice flattering way to really complement them and kind of show off other parts of your body. So again, I really like this V neckline, although my tan lines are doing me no favors right now and they're looking a bit whack, so I need to sort that out somehow. But then it obviously goes down into the ruched bottom half like I showed you guys, and this is just ridiculously flattering. The way that this cinches you in at the waist here under this kind of top half detail, and then it just goes down and hugs your curves in the nicest way. Like, I cannot recommend this dress enough. I think it's just going to be such a staple all year round. I feel like this does look quite festive and you could definitely get away with it for multiple events at this time of year, but obviously at any time of the year this is going to be such a good go-to. On the back as well, it does carry on the ruched detailing, so it's super flattering. So the final piece that I picked up with a night out in mind is something that I have had my eye on for honestly the longest time, and I don't know why I've never picked it up, but obviously with New Year just around the corner, I feel like it's the perfect piece for that evening, and I just think it's a little bit different. So the bottom half to this little cord is a little pair of shorts, and I love these. Looking at them on the model, they look like they're super cinched in at the waist, and I just love the look of them. I think they look so flattering to your bottom half. I just really like the concept of these two paired together. So yeah, like I say, the bottom half are a little pair of shorts, and then the top half is just stunning, and honestly you could pair this with so many other different things, and that obviously goes for the shorts as well. Even with a black bodysuit or something like that, they're just going to be really easy to switch up in multiple different outfits. But the top is also a very different design. So this is a gorgeous like one shoulder crop top. As you can tell, it has this scoop here, and then it just has the one arm detail. So yeah, immediately I was drawn to the pattern of this. I just think it's something a little bit different, and the almost like iridescent aspect that it has to it is what I feel like makes it perfect for New Year and just makes it a little bit more festive. So I'm going to try these on together and we can see what we think, but I'm hoping I'm not disappointed. I've been eyeing these up for the longest time. So here is the little set paired together, and I'm not gonna lie, kind of obsessed with it. It's definitely so much more out of my comfort zone, and this is not something that I would usually reach for, but like I said before, I've just seen it on so many people and everyone was rocking it, so I thought thought I'd give it a go, and I'm not mad at it. I definitely think that these need a little bit of a steam, and they need to kind of like calm down a little bit. They're a little bit too structured at the moment, and I think the material just needs to loosen up a bit. But it's just so cute. I love that it's such a different concept to anything that I've seen before. From the back as well, it does still look really cute, and it's a really flattering piece. So I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I might have my New Year's outfit sorted. But yeah, I'm really happy with it, and I'm so glad that I finally got my hands on it. Taking it way back to comfies now, this honestly wouldn't be one of my hauls if I didn't feature at least one pair of joggers or one sweatshirt in it. So I've got a sweatshirt because I couldn't not. I feel like every single time I go onto Pretty Little Thing, I can't like check out without there being some form of loungewear in my basket. So today's one, I just went for their basic kind of grey oversized sweatshirt because I honestly live in these in or out the house. They're just so ridiculously comfortable, and I feel like in the sale these are like £15. Again, this is something they have a lot of colours of, and they also have matching joggers to the set. I felt like I already had enough grey joggers, so I held back on those, but I didn't actually have this grey sweatshirt in my life, so I felt like I needed it. So yeah, this is the final piece that I have to try on for you guys. I feel like I've saved one of the best things for last, just because you literally cannot go wrong with an oversized Pretty Little Thing sweater. I got mine in a large just because it means that it fits me a lot baggier, and it's just so much comfier like that. I have also just paired it with my grey Pretty Little Thing joggers just because I always get questions on these. There is a jumper in this line that matches these perfectly. I used to have one, but I've lost it, which is making me so sad because wearing this as a matching set, especially for traveling, is just the best. I will leave these joggers linked down below as well. Honestly, can't recommend them enough. They fit so nicely around the waist. They're super elasticated here. They also have a drawstring waist, so you can cinch your waist in even more, but then they go out of the hips, and they're just so flattering. I get questions, like I say, all the time on where I get my joggers from, and it is always Pretty Little Thing. So yeah, of course, everything that I've showed you guys in today's haul will be linked down below as well, but that is the final thing that I have to show you guys. Okay, so that is it for today's Pretty Little Thing haul. Obviously, Black Friday is already upon us. I can't believe that it's here. I'm not gonna lie though, that makes me so excited because that means that it's very nearly Christmas. So yeah, get excited for the Christmas content that is coming your way very soon. So yeah, that is why I wanted to make this video, to show you guys a couple of things that I've been loving at the moment from their website. But obviously they have so much more too, so I'll leave a link down below in the description where you guys can go and shop the entire site and pick out anything you want. But yeah, if you have enjoyed today's video, then please feel free to hit subscribe down below. But that being said, I am going to wrap today's video up here, so thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will speak to you all very soon in my next one. Bye guys.